Hey, welcome back to Lampkin Family Homestead. Just going over some plans here that we were thinking about building our new chicken coop this before spring. We had like 49 chickens at the time, and wife had, 8 ducks, 6 guineas, 2 turkeys. We went off for a couple days for a funeral, made sure everything was fed good and watered good, come back in a big old massacre. Lost all our ducks. Now we're down to 13 chickens, 2 guineas, no turkeys. And we think coyotes got in here and just massacred everything. It's just very disappointing, very sad, but now we got, like I said, counting our 2 guineas, we got 14 all together, and chickens and guineas, no ducks, no turkeys. But right over back over here, let me show you where. That's our house we're still building on. When you live on low income, you got to pay for it as you go. But see, that's the old barn. It's my father-in-law's, but this little field right here behind me, right here, is all this, and down the hill there's kind of be fenced in chicken pen. And turn this camera around here a little bit. See, but that's what we're gonna do, is build our chicken pen that way, and gonna make it Fort Knox chicken pen. That's what I tell her. Gonna make sure that nothing gets in there, but that all there behind me and them trees all the way back, even in the trees, is gonna be chicken pen with sides and a roof and a new chicken house, because our chicken pen that you can see got over here, and something got in it and about destroyed every bit of it. I mean, it was just one of them things, having chickens and stuff, is one of them things you got to deal with animals, killing everything you got. And it's happened more than once for us. And but it's one thing about having chickens. We've got a couple silkies, and the other one's is another different unique breed. Here's a couple of my wife's little pride and joy chickens. I don't know if you can see them or not. The chicken pen that you see there is just totally destroyed thanks to coyotes and whatever. But that's okay. Like I said, we are in the process of fixing it all. Been working pretty hard getting it fixed. But yeah, all this right here is where I'm standing, is gonna be a chicken pen. All right through here. It's all gonna be chicken pen all the way down in the trees. We got some 8-foot 4x4s that's going in the ground. And I'll put a fence row all through there, all the way back into them trees, come back around. And I'm not going to use regular chicken wire. It's going to be like it's going to be wire, but it's going to be like a netting wire, not like a netting, but almost like a goat wire, but real skinny. I've seen like Keeping It Dutch, they have that kind on their chicken pen. And it seems to be working good for them. And I watch a lot of Keeping Dutch, Arm family, Bo, the Moorhead family, and them are real good homesteaders. And that's what's kind of inspired me a little bit, listening to their stories and doing their homestead, and that's what we want. Appreciate everybody that has subscribed and has liked our channel. like I said, we're country folks, poor folks, ain't got hardly, you know, we live on a little budget. We ain't got no fancy home, ain't got no fancy chicken pens, ain't nothing fancy about us. But we're real. That's all that matters. We ain't out here to say we're something we're not. We ain't no big farm. We just got chickens right now. And building our house as we go. We ain't no high dollar farmers out here. And hey, I'm glad that they've got that far. Oh, I'd love to have big tractors and 20, 30 acres. My wife family owns the whole mountain up here, but I don't. You know, I have a house and it sits on 5 acres of her family's part of their mountain. But you gotta start somewhere. Nobody started out with everything. And like I said, you know, I'm just poor folk. I think I've got 6 followers. That 6 could be 60, 60 could be 600, and go on from there. That's what I plan on trying. Need to at least post a video once or twice a week is what I've heard them say. That's what I'm trying to do. Post one at least once or twice a week. Find some good contact, because you don't want to hear me rambling all the time. I'm learning how to do it. You know, I take every tips I can. Somebody says, hey, show this, show that, do something, I'll do it. I just need help learning how to do it. You know, my wife, she works hard out here, so do I. And my son does when he ain't in school. You know, he's got a pet chicken he calls Biter that he gets off school bus. That chicken runs up to him. But I'll show you more clips of that. I've got some things got to do, but I'll be right back. Thank you. Hey, in here watering chickens, and one seemed to want to land on me. That's okay. This is one of my son's favorite chicken, Biter here. It's more or less pet than it is a chicken. But it thought it had to land on me. Some of them in here waiting on the food to eat. And guineas are surely outside running around like they always do. Some guineas flat out fly now. I'm telling you, they fly from my in-laws up there to our place. This is their, they'll fly all the way from my mother-in-law's down here. That's a good little distance, but they'll take off out of her pen and fly almost into our pen. They know where home is. They can sleep here at night. They'll fly out of the pen. I think that's why we still got 2 left when that massacre happened. The 2 biggest ones, they decided they wasn't gonna have no part of it, and they got the heck out of there. That's all right though. Glad we still got 2 left. Need to invest in a tripod or something like that. I'm realizing that right now, because holding this phone and watering chickens and getting ready to feed them and stuff is a challenge. Something I ain't mastered yet. Just like this video, you got to turn the camera a certain way so you can shut this water off here. Got to turn your camera a certain way so you can video. But yeah, we love our little chicken farm. Like I said, it ain't much. Ain't got near the chickens we had. And told my wife when we first started getting chickens that I want turkey. So we went to a swap with some friends of ours. It was had chickens, ducks, and guineas, and turkeys, and that's where I bought my black Spanish turkeys. what that's called, black Spanish turkeys. Bought 4 McGinneys there, and see, 2 ducks there, because we already had 4. We already had 6, and we bought 2 more there. And a friend of ours, fam, excuse me for this cold, I'm telling you, it's just makes the nose run good. Friend of ours has an incubator. We had one, but it wasn't that good. And we used to get them eggs out of our speckled Suffolks. We had purebred speckled Suffolks and some Jersey Giants. And we was giving them some of them eggs, a dozen or 2 at a time. And they was hatching a bunch of them out, mixed with some of their hens. And we was just doing, that's how we got a lot of our chickens, is swapping eggs for baby chicks. And, you know, like I said, we got up to 49 chickens, baby chicks that some of them was getting pretty good size. And we only got one of them left, but it was a Sapphire Gem, silver. Now I think we got another little one, Sapphire Gem. But we lost all them, you know. Hey, but I'm not on here to tell you about the chickens we lost, because I thank God that we got some left. You know, God is always good. And he's the one that's keeping us here today. And you know, a lot of it probably was my fault, because the pen issue, I didn't have the best pen in the world. I had good pens, but I thought I had a good secure pen till something tore the side of it down, and they didn't eat the chickens and ducks, and they just killed them. And don't understand why. I've talked to my father-in-law, has a lot of chickens, and friends and other people like that, and some say it could have been a coon, but you know, this is deer season. People in these hills kill deers, and there's deer carcasses in the woods here, and I'm afraid that the carcasses brought up the coyotes, and the coyotes got smelling some chickens, and they decide to eat the chickens, is what I'm thinking, and kill them. You know, this is a Fancy right here. She's a full-blood mountain cur squirrel dog. She's a good dog, expensive dog, not mine or my wife's uncle's, but it believes it lives here and it don't bother the chickens. I mean, I've had roosters, my roosters walk all over top of it. Baby chickens, the dog will be laying in the yard and they walk right on top of that dog, never bite, never bothered a bit. But, you know, I thought I had a good pen, but the wire on this pen now, besides being 5 foot and not no top on it, the new pen that we're building, kind of have it done by spring, it's going to be 8 foot tall. Some people say, oh, that's too tall. And it's going to have a top on all the way on it. It's going to have boards up top, and it's going to be hard to get in it. And if I have to, I'm going to put electric fence around it. You know, I'll put 2-3 strands of electric wire if I have to. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing around it. Because, you know, you spend a lot of money on feed and you spend a lot of money on chicks, and it gets expensive to lose them all. But I want to thank y'all guys for listening to me rant and rain. But like I said, if you like this channel, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, and I'd appreciate it. And thank you for visiting the Lampkin Family Homestead. There's nothing special here. We're just trying to start out new. Appreciate all comments. Even if they're bad comments, I'll read them. But just stay safe, stay country, and keep the Lord upon your side. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful day.